What's good, my peoples? I'm here with none other than father, trainer, manager, DHP CEO, Devin Haney Promotions, Bill Haney. What's good with you, champ?
Blue, you know, it's a lot of shit you got to say, so take your time so you can get it all the way out. You dig what I'm saying? It's fight week, May the 20th.
Yes, sir.
For the lightweight supremacy.
Right.
Devin will be defending all the belts in front of a great competitor in Lomachenko. We couldn't be more happier, Blue.
Yes. It looked wonderful to see him standing up there with all the belts, man. You get so many people today trying to diminish the belts, but just seeing them with all that hardware, man, and they asked you how proud of you was to be, involved, and you built this, so just attest to that.
Oh, absolutely, man. Just watching him every day accomplish more and more, of what he set out to do. You know what I mean? It's just amazing. Not only getting the belts, but holding on to them. And we call them putting them under hostage.
Right. Now this is a fight you guys have been wanting for 4 years. Devin been calling them out. Actually, Devin was calling out when you had Robert Easter, Mikey Garcia, and Adrian Broner, the champions in these divisions. And now he was calling out Lomachenko as he developed and Teo as he developed. And now 4 years later, Loma is saying he didn't have nothing he wanted at that time, and now he got what he wanted. So now he's giving him the fight. And Dev said, I don't like him because of that. He made me wait, and I want to retire him. What's your thoughts on that?
Man, do you hear Blue Blood? Now you got to follow him because history is not a mystery to Blue. You dig what I'm saying? He ran it down to you in a chronological order to let you know that Devin is the best fighter on the planet, no doubt. He's not only sacrificed fights where he could have just had tune-ups, he could have had what do you call those fights, Blue? I don't even know what those fights is called. Stay busy fights, Blue. See, I don't even know what the name of them is because Devin is always challenging himself. For 4 years, he is challenging and wanted to fight Lomachenko. This is a dream come true for us, and we couldn't be more happy.
What does Lomachenko present as you as a trainer? I know you 1,000% confident in that. But as a trainer, what do you see in Lomachenko special? That's so special. Because earlier today,
listen, let me tell you. I can just tell you one thing though. Everybody else was scared to death. I don't know nobody that can call for Lomachenko. Do you, Blue? No. So I mean, with that within itself, gets us up for the fight. We know that it's a reason why everyone has been avoiding calling Lomachenko's name. Lomachenko, he raised his hand. He said it was a dream for him to get Devin and undisputed. For us, that means everything. So to get a feather in Devin's hat, so to speak, with the name like Lomachenko, we're up for it.
Now earlier, Lomachenko and his manager, they said this is going to be similar to the Gary Russell fight because that was the first time they was the underdogs, and for the second time in his career, he's actually going to be an underdog. And it's going to be similar, and everybody's going to be mad, they said. What's your thoughts on that?
Listen, after we get through tightening up Lomachenko, they can bring Gary Russell in on that same night. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about Devin Haney and anybody in the lightweight division. He's no comparison to Gary Russell. He's no comparison to nobody. He's Devin Haney, and we'll prove on May 20th he's the best fighter on the planet.
Now, the question everybody asks all the time is, can Devin sustain the weight for more fights at 135? Are you guys going to stay at 135 moving forward?
When the money is right, the weight is right. You know that's a cliche from the neighborhood. If the money is right, the weight is right.
Coach Calvin, he said yesterday that he hoped Devin win. It's the fight that they want. Do you think that we can actually get the Tank Davis fight after this fight?
Listen, they don't even like for me to mention their name, so I know they don't want me thinking about them or hypothetically thinking. Devin is the best fighter on the planet. You'll see on May 20th. We have all the hardware on May 20th. We will defend all the hardware. We will remain the undisputed lightweight champion of the world and up to any challenges.
Now, for you guys, to build up Devin to where he's at today, it wasn't easy because not too many people. It's a high risk style, right? Like Floyd early in his career, Shakur now, high risk. People don't want to take that chance, right? Because he make them look bad. What do you think? What kind of statement needs to be made against Lomachenko for people that want to take the risk now? Because he got all the belts, he makes money, and people just don't want to take the risk. So
he's a winner, Blue. He's a winner, and Devin makes the adjustments that needed on the spot, you know, and that's the difference between him and anyone else in the division. You can't prepare for Devin, and we have all the tools to prepare for you. I couldn't, like I said, I'm just elated that it's Lomachenko. We've wanted a Lomachenko, you know what I mean, and it just can't happen fast enough.
Shakur Stevenson, is that another name possible next that we could see? Shakur said that he wanted to fight. We know it's a lot of chatter now. Shakur even came out now and he said that it's unfair with Devin and Loma because he's so big now. Everybody talks about how big he is. Tank said he's a middleweight. Loma said he was a heavyweight. Shakur said he's going to balloon up probably to 160, 170. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I think that it's unfair that Mr. Stevenson continues to talk in the media and doesn't talk to anyone besides the media. He has to talk to the people at Top Rank. He has to talk to his team, and they all have to be on one page. And you know, and do the next thing is start talking about making a fight. I'm looking at Vasil Lomachenko. We're not looking past Lomachenko at all. Lomachenko is a 3-division world champion with 2 Olympic medals. So looking through him or looking past him would be an underestimation that would be bad on our parts. You know, but to answer your question, I haven't heard anything but what you've heard. You know what I mean? So I've been to the office several times. I just seen, you know, the Top Rank brass. You know what I mean? And mom's the word. I haven't heard any of those things. You know, in any of the meetings.
So what's your thoughts though that people keep talking about his size, how big he is?
He's smaller than Nakatani. He's smaller than some of the other lightweights that Lomachenko has fought. But you know, Luke Campbell as well. You know, but we say our cliche is they say everything else but let's fight. And then when it comes time to fight, you start to hear excuses, narratives being created that are false. He'll make the weight at 135 pounds, inshallah, just like Mr. Lomachenko and Team Lomachenko. You know, and that's the thing that matters, is making the weight at 135 and being ready to fight on fight night.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, King.
Absolutely.